Hello, everybody. We are doing a PLL tag. You couldn't see my bra through the shirt. Okay. First question. Who is your favorite character? Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character is Arya.
Tell them mine.
Hers is Hannah.
Yeah. Read the next question.
Who do you believe is behind the A-Team? Mona, Melissa, Jenna, that new girl, Sydney.
She's not a true PLL fan, girl. You don't even know who the new girl's name is. Sydney Driscoll. Get that locked into your mind. You know, like, four
That's
Sydneys.
who I think it is.
I think that it's Ren.
No, Ren! No, Ren is in love with Spencer.
Okay, let's be honest here. There is so much...
Ren is in love with her.
Can you just listen, please?
Ren belongs with Spencer. Toby is out of the picture.
Okay, move, first of all.
That
Second
was
of all,
a joke.
just calm down and listen.
I love Toby.
There's lots of evidence against Ren that proves that he's on the A-Team. First of all, he totally befriended Mona when she was in Radley. He helped her sneak out of Radley. And when he figured out that she was sneaking out of Radley, he didn't bother to tell anyone because he knew that it was for a business and he didn't really care. Second of all, on the very first episode where Spencer meets Ren, he orders a vodka soda, right? At the very end, on the A scene, it's at the very end, or on the next episode or whatever, they're making a vodka soda. So that's another evidence.
Okay, he's part of it. Doesn't mean he is anymore. He was.
No. Okay, Ren, first of all. Second of all, Mona,
Duh.
Third, I used to think it was Ezra, but not anymore.
Was.
No, he wasn't.
But he was doing it to protect Arya.
Oh, yeah. No, he was doing it to get more things on Allie. That's the only reason why he was on the
So
A-Team.
he could get closer to Arya.
And then when you saw him when he was, beat up Spencer or whatever on the episode where they found out Allison was alive, and he looked upset in the A layer with his hat on, he was just upset because he thought that Arya was in there and found out that he was A. And he really didn't want that. Anyway, so Mona and Ren, and then I think that Sydney and Jenna are in it too.
And we all know that whatever that girl was that Arya killed was in it.
Oh, Shauna. Yeah, I don't like Shauna. Who do you ship?
Who do you ship?
Do we even have to ask the question?
She ships Caleb and Paley.
Yeah, seriously, let's be honest here. Those two are my favorite people, Hannah and Emily. And, seriously, let's be completely honest here. Maya, she did not belong with. I mean, she's bisexual, Maya is, and Emily's lesbian. Let's be real here. Maya really does not belong with Emily at all because of the way that she treated her. Because all Maya cared about, Maya didn't even know about A. All Maya cared about was kissing Emily, and it got really annoying because every scene they had together, they kissed at least once. And her and Allison, yes, I understand everybody's like, oh my god, hashtag Emerson, hashtag blah, 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 all about Emerson. I'm not saying that I'm totally against Emerson, I think that Emerson should have their time together, and that they should be together for a little while, because, I mean, yeah, they're a cute couple and stuff, but once Emily sinks into who Allison really is, seriously, let's be honest here, you guys. Allison's just not okay anymore. She was a brat back then. She told Mona that she would make her lose her Mona again.
Mona slapped her first.
Yes, listen, but Allison started fighting with her first. Mona just wanted to talk to her, but Allison just assumes everything and assumed that Mona wanted to fight, so she started saying rude comments to her. I'm not taking Mona's side here, just calm down.
Then maybe Mona shouldn't have snuck in there. She should have just told Allison that she was going to meet her there.
Okay, first of all, I'm not taking Mona's side here, but Allison is still I'm not saying that she hasn't changed at all, but I think that she still feels the same about some people that she did then. And let's be real here, guys. I think that Paige and Emily belong together because when they were together, Paige didn't care about always kissing her and always saying that she loved her and being all romantic all the time. She understood that they needed to be real here and not pretend like there's something that they're not. Because they're not the perfect couple. They're not perfect together. But there's the other girls, there's Allison, there's Maya, there's all those other things in the background of Emily's mind that she needs to think about before she can just go ahead and take Paige right back. I think that they should get back together personally.
Yes, they are adorable together. Yes, she cares. But she also went behind Emily's back and turned in Allison.
Okay, but you guys, let's be real here. If Paige wouldn't have done that, Allison wouldn't have been back in season 5. Allison would still be gone. They still wouldn't have any idea where Allison was. Basically, if it weren't for Paige, Allison still wouldn't be in the picture. If Paige wouldn't have done that one small thing to let the police know that Allison was coming, to let the police know that Allison was alive, Allison wouldn't be here. Because the police wouldn't have known. She wouldn't have trusted Emily again because of the whole Spencer and Emily thing. So, if it weren't for Paige, Allison wouldn't be here. Yes, I understand that what she did was not a good thing, and that it was wrong to turn her in because she didn't care what happened to her. But, I mean, like, if someone bullied you into wanting to kill yourself, into wanting to do more harm to yourself than what she could do to you, would you really care about what happened to her? I don't care what happens to Echo.
And what you said about Allison starting it first. No, actually in the last episode before that episode, Allison
started it first.
Allison was putting a rose and she said, you should have wished you were dead.
Yeah. And so,
you should have stayed dead.
And then, and then Caleb, this whole thing with Caleb, literally this is what I did when I saw Caleb. So, Hannah was ordering her food or whatever, this is when Caleb came back. And it panned over and she saw Caleb. This is literally what I did. I was like, Caleb! And I screamed as loud as I could at the top of my lungs, Caleb. And I literally went up to the screen and I went, I love you, I love you, I love you, never leave again, I love you, get back together with Hannah, everything's gonna be back to normal, I love you, stay. That's literally what I did, and then I jumped back and I started crying.
Okay.
No!
My turn to say
Caleb
who I
needs to
ship.
come back.
I ship Caleb. I love them together. Sometimes it's iffy on Paley. I like Emerson a lot too. But my number one favorite is Ezria.
Everybody likes Ezra. The most memorable cheesy moment, stupid moment. Okay. I've mentioned this in so many videos. I saw this on the Joey video. Literally, okay, so one night, Paige and Emily were driving, and they were going to that party, right? In the woods, right after the thing in the... Right after the thing in the tower where, where Emily killed that guy. It was right after that, and they were going to the party. This was in season 3. And they're driving in the woods to a party in the middle of the night. Paige is freaking out because she's scared that something's going to happen in the woods. And she's freaking out, and Emily goes, let's just pull over and breathe for a minute. That's a really great idea. Let's pull over in the middle of the night, in the woods, and talk. Talk in the car. Why not? It's safe, right? Because we're together, so it's safe. No. You keep driving until you get to the party. You guys can go hang out in the bathroom and talk when you get to the party. Okay, Paige, you're fine. You need to quit hyperventilating. Grow some balls. You're fine. Thanks.
Okay, my favorite cheesy moment is when it's sad, but it's my favorite moment. It's when Ezra gets shot, and Arya is like, don't you dare close your eyes on me,
Oh
Ezra.
No, remember the part where Allison ran up
And,
and she's like, oh my
oh,
god, Ezra. I was like, Allison, I'm about to come in there and I'm going to slap you. You are not allowed to speak right now. This is not okay. That's when I started crying, is when Allison was like, oh my god, Ezra. That's when I was like, Allison, don't say that.
I know, I was here.
I know. God, that was so
We
overwhelming.
watched it together.
And then you guys started laughing at me because I was crying. That was not
No,
funny.
I was crying too.
Yeah, so was Maddie, but you were both still laughing.
But Maddie.
Okay, favorite villain.
Mona.
Lucas, Mona, and Melissa. I really like Lucas because I don't care what he did back then. I don't care how he is now. I think he's cute. I think he's sweet. I think he's amazing. He's a bad person. Like, he chooses bad choices, but before he was a really good guy. And I don't know, I've just always really liked him. I mean, Mona. I mean, like, let's be honest. I don't care how many of you actually hate Mona, but you gotta admit that Mona's a pretty awesome person.
And Mona was a really good friend to Hannah. Mona turned Hannah into the new upgrade of Allison. But
She still
if it wasn't for Mona turning Hannah into Allison, Hannah wouldn't have all the friends she has right now.
Mm-hmm.
She wouldn't have earned anybody back. She'd still be hefty Hannah, and she wouldn't look good.
And then there's Melissa. I mean, I know most of you hate Melissa, but when they were on that dock and she was talking to Spencer about how she was protecting her that entire time, to be honest, I really believed her there. I was like, you know what? Let's give Melissa a break. She didn't technically do anything wrong. We don't have any evidence that she's on the A-team. The only evidence we have
is her whispering to her father.
No, I
and
know.
they're keeping that from Spencer and her mom.
I already know what the secret is.
I want to know.
I'll tell you in a minute. Just shut up. I mean, I know that she's done many things, and pretty much the only evidence we have against her is when Spencer was in that little heating thing, and she turned on the heat, and she was sitting in the sauna, and then she tried to turn it off, and it wouldn't turn off, and then the plunger was there, and there was an A message, and it was like, get hot with Ren, get hot with me, or whatever it said. That's pretty much the only evidence that they have, because Melissa was the only one that was there. That's like the only evidence we have of Melissa being A. Personally, I don't think she's A, because
Maybe not anymore, but I used to believe that she used to be.
So did I. I hated Melissa back then. But when I saw that thing about her protecting Spencer and everything, I just kind of believed her. I mean, she was pretty believable in that scene that she was protecting Spencer that whole time.
Next question's really hard for me.
Who do you think will and might become a villain?
Oh, I meant that one. Which girl do you think?
Oh. Well, who do you think will or might become a villain?
Sydney.
Yeah. What girl do you think has been hurt the most by A? You know, I can really name all of the girls because Hannah's mom went to jail because of A. Hannah broke her and Caleb up by him helping Jenna. There's another thing. Then there's the
letter to Arya's mom.
The letter to Arya's mom. No, not the letter to Arya's mom. The thing where A was pressuring her into giving Arya's mom that ticket to where Arya and Ezra were going on a date.
That and the letter.
No, that
the letter screwed up her family.
No, it didn't. It screwed up Arya's family.
That's what I said.
We're not on Arya. We're on Hannah.
Oh.
And then there's Hannah, and she's like, and what was the other thing? Thanks. It was in the beginning. When she got hit by the car, when she found out her best friend was A. Those are 5 things just for Hannah. And then there's Spencer. Spencer's messed up because of A. I'd say Spencer was the most hurt by A, mostly. Yeah. And then there's Emily. Emily was forced to come out because of A.
Which I think is a good thing.
Which is a good thing, but, I mean, like, seriously.
She wouldn't be who she is if she never came out.
Then Allison coming back really hurt her, too. There's a lot of things that happen to all the girls. I think that Emily and Arya are the least hurt by A, actually.
It's Spencer that's hurt the most, though.
Because Spencer's literally gone insane.
She even popped pills and had to go to...
Which girl's style do you like the most? Emily or Hannah's? Because Emily has, like, that sporty style that I kind of have. And then there's Hannah where, like, when I want to, I can look like Hannah. But I'd have to say that Hannah's my most favorite.
Arya or Hannah. Or Arya or Emily.
Mm-hmm. Just a second. Alright. You guys, we'll be right back. We're going to look for another tag because this one was kind of short. Oh, wait, there's more?
Yeah.
Why do the girls keep seeing Allison? Well, she's alive.
Duh. That was their best friend.
Who's your crush on the show? Keegan Allen. I mean, like, let's be honest. He's the second.
Keegan.
Keegan and Ian. Go up. There's one more. Who's your least favorite character out of the 4 girls and out of everyone? Out of the 4 girls, it's Spencer. And then out of everybody else, it's Shauna. I'd have to say Shauna.
Shauna, out of everybody. And out of the girls, my least favorite? Yeah, Spencer. What was the most shocking moment for you?
The one where they found out Allison was alive?
Yeah.
Or the one where Allie came back?
Do you think Toby is really dead?
No.
No.
Because he's not.
Yeah, that must have been from a long time ago.
Yeah, this is from a while ago.
What would you do if A was after you?
I'd text my best friend and be like, girl, come over.
SOS!
That's what I text her. I'd be like, SOS, girl. SOS over here.
And then we'd be like, okay, what have we learned from Pretty Little Liars?
That's what I would do. I'd be like, okay, Madison, what have we learned from Pretty Little... Yeah, not you, girl. Like, let's be honest. And they're like, okay, girl, you'd be there too. I'd be like, girls, like, line up. Like, what have we learned from Pretty Little Liars? Boom, what do we do? Run, scream, cry. Actually, I probably
take
would.
the gun and poof.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Sean Ezra.
I don't understand why when Hannah grabbed the gun, I don't understand why she didn't just go, all right, I'm done playing games. Get off the ground, dude.
No, she's just
like, take off the mask. Like, no. Go up to him, shoot his butt.
and like seriously get him to stop.
I know. Like, oh, I know who shot Ezra. Did you hear me? I thought spoiler.
I hate him.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think was in Detective Wilden's trunk? A pig?
Who's a pig?
Remember the pig was in his trunk? This is from a long time ago.
It is.
What has been your favorite episode so far?
I don't know.
Okay.
No. My favorite episode, I'd have to say, is the one where Allie tells them everything that happens the night she disappeared, or the 100th episode of Pretty Little Liars, or the first episode of season 5.
100th.
Is that it?
Yep. If Allison is so afraid of... I started a new one. If Allison is so afraid of Ezra, why wouldn't she warn Arya?
What do you mean?
If Allison was so afraid of Ezra, why wouldn't she warn Arya?
Like, this is in the present time, like, when Allie comes
Yeah.
back. Allie's not afraid of Ezra.
Who do you think killed Ian?
Oh. Jason? Oh, I think Jason's on the 18 too. Going back.
Did Ezra and Cece know each other from college?
Yes, because of Allison and...
Was Ezra the older guy Allie was dating? Duh!
I think that
Questions are stupid.
yeah, but I think that Wilden's
gonna
the
be
one who
like,
supposedly got her pregnant. I think that was Wilden. Because I don't think that Ezra would lie about doing stuff with Allison.
To date
What are you doing?
questions.
Alright, you guys will be right back.
Okay, well, we're done. We'll do another video tomorrow.
No, we'll do one like right after this.
Okay, we will.
We're gonna do a different tag though. Why'd you call me that? You're the one who wants to go to bed.
I didn't say we wanted to go to bed. I said we were just done with this video.
Because we are done with this video. It's like 16 minutes long. It's like 18 minutes long.
Okay, bye.
No! I have to do my ending. Don't you touch my phone. Rude. Do you want me to do my ending now?
Just do it!
Okay, you guys. I'll see you guys next time with a brand new video.